Puerto Vallarta. Stolen glorious from one of my good friends, Melissa, in town, who loves to say that. But I mean it. Good, glorious morning to you. I hope you're doing great out there today. We got a busy show today. So first of all, I hope that you love the new intro. I took a lot of feedback on that and really tried to make that something that everybody would kind of like and embrace and feels more Puerto Vallarta. If you didn't get a chance to see it, please have a look, restart this when it's over, and I will definitely listen to your feedback. Okay, let's see how many viewers we get today, but first of all, let's start where I usually start, by looking out the window just to see what I see. So, let's see. I'm looking out there right now, and you know what I spot? We're going to talk about this in a little bit. I see a cruise ship. Wow! Here, I'll get you the more dramatic view of that. Wow! Hey, how about the new cam view right there? How you doing? This is a pretty close one. But hey, if you want to get up and close personal with me and check out my Mexico Open hat, cool. All right, so with that, let's jump into some news. Good morning, Maureen. I'm glad you're on. I'm glad we don't have a big snafu this morning with going live. Sorry about that yesterday, everybody. Man, what a mess. Learning as we go. But hey, I spent the whole day working on the new intro and format. Let's see what you guys like. Of course, today is Wednesday. It's the 4th of March already. A cruise ship's in port. I just can't say enough about that. That's so freaking exciting. And we got lots on tap today. So first of all, I don't get many stories from ESPN about local Mexico news. So how's about it? Here we go. Good morning, correspondent Chris on9. So hey, cheap FIFA World Cup tickets. I'll say it again. Cheap FIFA World Cup tickets. Are you kidding me? And what does cheap really mean these days? So let me tell you. So the World Cup matches in Mexico, which are playoff matches, are going to be, they're generally, these tickets are going for like $4,000 to $8,000 in the USA. Well, the tickets being sold by FIFA in Mexico for Guadalajara, Monterrey, I don't remember, I think it's Guadalajara and Monterrey, just working it as I go here, are going to be on sale, and I verified this last night. 200 pesos to 300 pesos for playoff matches. Now, these are going to involve Bolivia, Congo, Jamaica, New Caledonia, and Suriname. So, whoa, that's amazing. I mean, these might not be the countries you're going there to see. Of course, you can see Mexico, the USA, Canada, but you can get into a FIFA match for 200 to 300 pesos. Those are going to be on March 26th, the semifinals, and 300 pesos for the March 31st finals between those teams. Very, very cool. So a great reason to head out to Guadalajara and check it out. I don't know if you guys are fans of Guadalajara. I think it's a great city, personally. I enjoy getting out there. I ride my motorcycle out there and back, and my wife and I are planning a trip there here soon. Matter of fact, we were planning a trip to go on the motorcycles the morning of the 22nd when all the shit hit the fan. Well, we had to rearrange that trip, and we're looking to rebook it. So pretty exciting stuff. Again, just do a Google search for FIFA Mexico World Cup tickets. It took me a few clicks and a registration or two, but I was able to get to the page. I was able to see the tickets, and I am verifying that they are there. Okay, more local news. So it is currently the last month for to change license plates for free in Jalisco. All right, let me tell you about this. So the Jalisco government announced that March will be the last opportunity to exchange vehicle license plates for free. It's a benefit aimed only at taxpayers who paid their 2025 registration fee last year, but also have a pending plate replacement. Through the Jalisco Public Financial Secretary, who has specified that the extension seeks to provide administrative facilities so those who have already fulfilled their tax application complete the process. Kind of redundant. The net here is that starting in April, motorists without license plates are going to be subject to penalties from the state tariff police and compliance regulations. Therefore, if you're in this situation, get it done, get out there. If you do it yourself, awesome. If you need a facilitator, plenty of people here can recommend them. Definitely, get it done, but you can get it done for free. If you have any questions about that, we'll cover that in a couple minutes. All right. Hey, this one I've talked about a couple of years in a row now. Puerto Vallarta residents have a new opportunity to clear out old technology and protect their local environment during citywide recycling event this month. All right, so from the 11th to the 13th, the Environmental Sustainability Department is hosting a collection campaign designed to ensure that electronic waste is handled with care and kept out of trash. Cheers to that. That's amazing. Let's have coffee together real quick. Hang on. I don't feel like that's the respect to Paco. I don't mention, other people on the show that often, but hey, cheers to you, Paco. That coffee was for you, brother. You laid some big shoes out there, and I'm only filling the toe. All right, so under the direction of our mayor, Luis Munguia, the initiative focuses on providing the community with a reliable way to dispose of devices that are no longer serve a useful purpose in your home. You guys got cables, you got old USB cables that are huge, iPhone cables, and these materials really contain a lot of stuff that can pollute the soil and water if they aren't handled and disposed of properly. So what they're doing is they're offering accessible drop-off locations. I'm going to list them here, but I'll also put them in the show notes for you. So here you go. Let me just do this right now. Let me copy this. We're an on-the-fly kind of company. Here you go. Boom. Okay. There's the places where you can do it. So this skip program is going to be scheduled to run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day to ensure that every neighborhood has a convenient way to drop off. Again, that's going to run until March 13th, but it's not going to start until the 11th. So it gives you a little time to collect those devices, those cords, all that stuff. All right, residents can bring computers, television, cell phones, major appliances, power tools, cameras, cables, and other electronic components. All items must be delivered complete and free of liquids and chemicals. Disassembled devices and non-electronic materials would not be accepted. This is going to clear out your closet, it's going to clean up your house, but it's really going to prevent this stuff from going into landfills and really messing up the environment. So, hey, good job, PV. Love it. Alrighty then, so moving on. Once again, if you're just joining me, after this is over, rewind it, watch the intro, give me feedback. I'm not like begging. Right? I mean, I'm just like, I want to do what you guys really want. I mean, within reason. I can't do everything, but I definitely got a lot of feedback on our old intro, so I'm hoping you guys are liking the new one. Okay, so this is from our correspondent. This is Chris Anderson, who's also in the chat. What up? Good morning. He's also one of my correspondents. He was out on the Malecon this morning, and he said that the area after Los Arcos and before the bridge, local artists are painting the benches, and they're also moving forward with the walkway remodel. So north by McDonald's is finally getting finished up with the sewage line being completed. That's good news. I'll let Chris feel free to put a photo in the notes if he wants to in chat. Love to see that. Love to see PV still pushing forward, beautifying, and just making things better, rather than just wallowing in the past, so to speak. Okay, let's go to the next story. Let's go to head-on cam for this one. So, Vinoma Fest 2026. It is coming up. It's a great wine and pairing party, and what it brings together is more than 50 national and international wineries. And it's going to take place from March 5th, that's tomorrow, until the 7th. And this year, the program is going to have tastings and culinary stuff and international chefs. There's even a golf tournament on the previous day, so I wore the appropriate hat. Oh, I miss you, Mexico Open. I'm sorry you're not coming back. I really enjoyed that, and I really enjoyed covering it. Kind of a bummer, but yet I diverge. Okay, also coming up, Fairyland Puerto Vallarta 2026. This is the second annual edition of the Queer House Music Festival. It's going to be held from March 12th until the 15th at Montemar Beach Club. Montemar Beach Club. If I got that one out right, I'll be corrected, I'm sure, if I did it wrong. It's going to be 4 consecutive days of international DJs, pool, sun, and of course, the beach. Okay, take a breath. How are you doing? That's what I really want to know. Talk about that in a minute. I really do wonder where we all are right now. And I also wonder, what do you think about this segment? being a TV film guy, I like to recommend things. You guys have been hopefully keeping up with that over the last few days. But I want to tell you about another show. I'm a TV film guy. I was a major of that in college at my university. So yesterday, I didn't really recommend Marty Supreme. I said, gosh, I watched it. I thought the pacing was weird. Kind of a weird one for me to be in the Best Picture category, but it is what it is. Today, I'm going to give you a real escapist one. So this is a very binge-worthy series. All the episodes are out there, so you can grab them all, watch them all, whatever way you do. But it's called The Chair Company. Have you heard of it? Anybody? The Chair Company? So this follows a character named Ron Trosper, who's an ordinary office worker whose life takes an unexpected turn after an embarrassing incident involving a faulty chair at work. Okay, who would ever think that's a premise for a show? What starts with a simple attempt to clear his name slowly pulls him into a strange and increasingly unsettling mystery surrounding the company that made the chair. As Ron digs deeper, he uncovers odd behavior, hidden agendas, in a world that just feels a little bit off, while all trying to keep his family, life, and sanity. The show blends awkward humor with surreal, slow-moving thriller vibe, creating a story that's funny, tense, unpredictable, without ever really revealing exactly where it's headed. I mean, a lot of my friends don't like this, but I love shows that just kind of are burning and going forward, and you really just have zero clue where the heck is this thing going. This is definitely The Chair Company. I really enjoyed it. Laura really enjoyed it. We binged the heck out of it. We cruised through that show pretty fast, and maybe it's just the escapism you need, or just the escape from this unseasonably warm weather. I hope you're appreciating the weather and waves and exchange rate ticker I'm going, but I've seen it go by 91 today Fahrenheit, high of 33 Celsius. I don't think we had it. Oh man. So moving on from there, let's talk about this little new section. I don't know if this is going to work. Enough of you're going to have to be commenting to make this work, and clearly if you're on a replay, it's not going to happen. But this is where I just have a Q&A. You know, what's on your mind? How you feeling? You know, here we are, a week and a half roughly from the 22nd. We're trying to remove that from our minds. I promise you, I'm going to stop talking about it soon as well. But how you feeling? Are you feeling on edge? Fireworks, do you react to them a little bit differently than you used to? Are you out there looking at the horizon? I do find myself doing that in the morning. This was around 8 or 9 in the morning. I looked out and saw those little smoke clouds, and I was like, wow. But we're a week and a half removed, and other than a couple things here and there in the city, you kind of wouldn't even know it. It doesn't mean I'm downplaying it. It doesn't mean I'm ignoring the situation or not taking it seriously or being that bad expat or gringo. I'm just telling you what I think and how I feel. I hope you're feeling better every single day. What else is on your mind? What do you think about this cruise ship we have in port? I mean, I'm looking at it. It's right outside my window pretty much. Other than the constant smoke that comes out of it. Shame. There it is. Like probably 3,000 or 4,000 passengers hopefully disembarked. They're going to help out our tourism sector, our restaurants, our community. So I'm hoping that, you know, that's a big benefit, but I'm happy to see the cruise ship out there. I think it definitely signifies change. We've got a full list of them coming. You know, I think I saw that online, like all the different, you know, dates for all the cruises, but I didn't feel like that was really worth your time showing that. So I guess that's it. We're about minute 14. I'm keeping this thing around 15 minutes. So, hey, give me a comment on Facebook, on YouTube. Give me a shout out. Let me know what you think of the new intro. Let me even know what you think of the music level in the background. Is the background music enough? Is it too high? Is it too low? Believe it or not, I can't hear it while I'm on air because I'm not wearing headphones today. I wore them yesterday. I'm trying to go with a more natural look, so I can't hear anything. I don't know where that music is. I can bring it down at any time I need to or bring it up, but you know, your feedback will be good for the next one. That's easy for me to fix. Always evolving this show. It'll probably never stop. All right. Hope to hear from you soon. Hope you liked today's show. My voice is back. We're back. TV is back. And I'm so happy that you all tuned in to Puerto Vallarta Real News with Brent Lane. I'll be here every morning. As long as you're watching, I'm here. All right. Take care, everybody. Let's go.